everyone, this is the second video for 21 Guns by Green Day. Now, we're going to finish up the verse here for this video, and we're going to start the chorus. And I think we can finish the chorus. I just want to make sure we get all the way through that, and then we'll tackle the solo in the next video, okay? So, what we talked about in the last video was basically playing these 4 chords for the intro and for the verse. If you remember, the chords were D minor. Let me turn that down just a little bit. D minor, A sharp, F, and C. Now, what you'll end up doing, I don't think I mentioned this in the first video, is you'll play that chord progression, those 4 chords, 3 times in a row. Okay? So play D minor, A sharp, F, C, 3 times in a row. And then you're going to go to A sharp and then C to end it. Okay? So after, let's pretend this is the last time you're playing that chord progression. D minor, A sharp, F, and C. Then you're going to go to A sharp. Okay? And basically, that's all there is to it. You just add an A sharp and a C onto the end of it. Now, one thing to note is usually you're going to go through this whole thing 2 times in a row during a verse. So during the first time you go through it, you do just like I did there, play the A sharp, and it goes long, and then the C, and then you just go back into the D minor again. Now, let's say the chorus is about to come up. This is the second time you're playing through that whole chord progression. You're going to end up playing the A sharp, or actually what you do is you just strum it and then it holds, and then right before the chorus comes in you play that C, but it's kind of when they play the C there, they play a power chord C with a lot of distortion, so it ends up sounding like, you strum that A sharp and let it hold, and then right as the chorus comes in you play a C power chord instead of a regular C. So you end up getting right into that chorus. Okay? So what we're going to do here is treat that, you can look at it however you want to. You're playing that C either at the end of the verse, or you can think of it as the beginning of the chorus. The only thing is you only play that once there, and then when you go into the actual chorus, you don't repeat that chord the same way. So that's just to let you know that first chord that you kind of hear in the chorus is really the C chord that's left over from the verse. So how you play that is 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, and then if you want to play the 3-note power chord, you can leave it as 2 notes, but if you want to play 3, play 5th fret on the G string. Okay? We're going to mute everything else, and right at 1:04 into the song, this is the first time the chorus comes up, you just play it once, and then mute the chord. Okay? Now, after you do that, we're getting into the actual chords of the chorus. Okay? Okay? Now, every chord here at the beginning of this is going to just be strummed twice and then stop. So, alright, now, the way I do it is I let the pressure up on my left hand and I mute with my right hand on the strings down here. That stops the notes quickly, okay? So we're going to play an F power chord for this first one. That's 1st on the thick E string, 3rd on the A string, and 3rd on the D string. Mute everything else, okay? And you're going to play it twice. Alright? Now your next chord is actually kind of a weird one. We're dropping the thick E string to open, but the other strings we don't. It may sound like they're going to an E power chord, but if you actually do that, you'll realize it doesn't quite sound right. The reason is because they're not dropping all their notes, just the bass notes. So the second chord in the chorus is going to be open, and then 3rd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the D. So what you end up doing is just picking your first finger up. So from the F chord, okay? Alright, now the 3rd chord is going to go up to the 5th fret on the A string, and the 7th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the G string. This one is still played just twice and muted. So far we've got, alright, now we're going to slide down 2 frets, so it's 3rd on the A, 5th on the D, 5th on the G. We're actually going to be playing a rhythm here. Really all you're trying to do is keep the chord going, okay? So it's going to be, that's the rhythm I like to play on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. That keeps the rhythm going the way you need it to. Now, on this, got kind of a noise coming from my amp. Okay, it's not going to go away. What you basically do is play that rhythm on the chord right here, 3rd fret and 5th fret. Then you're going to go down 2 frets to 1 on the A, or 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D and the G. Play the same rhythm. Okay, so far we've got. And you're going to play that rhythm again. And then back to that 2nd chord where it's open and open on the thick E string, 3rd fret on the A and the D. And play a rhythm there. Now that one, if you notice, is actually twice as long as the others. Just keep the chord going. You don't have to do a specific rhythm. If rhythms are tough for you, just use all downstrokes. Essentially, you just double what you've normally played on the other chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Okay? And then you repeat the chorus chords after that. So that's kind of the end of it. So starting at the very beginning of the chorus, you've got that lead-in chord that you play just once. Remember, this is just the C. And then we actually start the chorus. Remember, skipping this beginning chord, we're just going straight to the F chord here, the F power chord, so we're just repeating ourselves. Alright, now, what we do now, that was our 2nd time going through those chorus chords. We're going to go back to 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D and the G, and you're going to go there, and then you're going to go to the, go up 1 string and back to the 1st fret on the E, 3rd fret on the A and the D, and then back to that 1 chord we played at the beginning, 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D and the G. What you're going to do here is just strum it once and hold it. Okay? And that ends the chorus. Right after that, you just go back into the verse where you go back into your D minor, A sharp, F, C chord progression. Now, sometimes explaining this can be more confusing than just seeing somebody play it. So I'm going to actually play along with the song here. Well, I need to get my time set up. It was a minute 4. I'm going to start this at a minute into the song, okay? And play along with it, okay? So here we go. Here's the chorus. Here's that lead-in chord once. Notice I went to the wrong chord on that last one, but you know what I meant to do. I meant to go back to the down 1 fret, or down 1 string and then up. But anyways, that's the chorus. And it's pretty much played that way the whole way through the song. You've got slight variations, but they're all real easy to hear. here, so nothing real complicated. Now, if as always, if you have any quick questions about any videos, you can email me, and as long as it gets past my junk mail folder and everything, I'll answer it. And I don't have a real problem with that or anything. But what I'm going to do next is going to be, I guess, the bridge. That starts at 2:53 into the song. So once you're done with this video, you feel comfortable with it, go to the bridge. We'll do some more power chords, and then it'll be the solo after that. So good luck.